I'm back. Hi. I have no idea what that was yesterday. I have no idea what happened yesterday. But I felt like I got run over by a truck. So that is why I didn't and do this yesterday. I guess we'll be trying to get through as much of Inazuma as we can right now. I, but I suppose we should also do. Uh, yeah, let's do the daily commissions and then go do actual quest. Because you may be able to guess, but I decided that to explore Sumeru first instead of Inazuma because I figured, hey, this is actually attached to the rest of the map. This is actually attached to the rest of the map, and that would probably be a good idea to go deal with. To go get spots, all the teleport waypoints. Mine's figured out. You're still stuck up there. That is on you, dude. Hey, boy. Okay. There.
It's a good night shirt. Leave it all to me.
Sit down there. There. Okay. That one's closer. Close enough. Off anyway. Whoops. Sorry. What on earth is... I don't know if you can hear that, but for some reason, and the dogs are convinced that it's the end of the world. Okay. Yeah, we can deal with this. There you are. Bonk.
Steady as stone.
seriously, I have no idea.
I must leave no stone unturned.
That's a lot. You're gonna keep bugging me.
I'll catch up. No escape.
There we go.
Someone needs to sit. I'll catch up.
There we go.
Someone needs assistance.
Okay. Now we go do another commission. As soon as I can find them. I've only done 2. Meh. We can swim. No. Okay. More ass kicking. Easy enough. Ah. Slightly less easy, but thank you.
Ooh, wonderful.
Let's see if we can start this in a smart way.
Steady as stone.
Shields up.
As a dutiful maid would.
I am well aware that I do not have my characters well built. I am a free-to-play. Down with you.
Someone needs assistance.
Down with you too. Okay. Hello. Okay, another shield. Those are easy enough to deal with. Especially if they're stuck.
Leave no stone unturned. Someone needs a...
There. Anything I can take here? Nope. Oh, almost missed that. Okay. Okay, let's go deal with that one. I know we won't be able to swim that far. Probably. So we'll go the hiking route.
Someone needs assistance.
Okay, it's another time.
Leave it up to me.
Ready? No,
Someone needs a...
I was mistaken. Hello. Thank you. Okay. Should be able to swim over there now. Now if we go from there to there. Eh. Do not have to deal with you right now. God. I'll have to deal with you right now.
Someone needs assistance.
Will you stop? I was happy to ignore you.
Blink. Leave it all to me.
Let me amuse myself a little.
No.
The more, the merrier.
Will you shut up?
Beautiful maid woman.
Oh, now you've got me worked up.
Surprise! I also have a shield.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Blink.
The more, the merrier.
Shut.
Look at me. Just once.
Ooh,
No.
wonderful.
Alright, can I cook anything? Yeah, having some extra defense will Oh, I should probably unlock that while I'm here, so we won't have to hike again. Hmm. We may have to come back here. Yep. Sorry about not being able to do it yesterday. I have no idea what that was all about. Yep, Genshin Impact. This isn't the start of the game name or anything. Didn't go and make a new account. Though I can if you guys would want to. Okay, I should probably have Kaya. Where do we need to go? There do we need to go.
What's the hurry?
No. Okay. I can do. I can start. Have a.
I'll catch
I
up.
can start a new account if you guys want. Yep. Noelle is very fun. And I have gone places out of order. What did I miss? Ah. Thank you. Back over here. And we go turn in. And everything.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing
Thank
today.
you.
Ad Astra.
Thank you. Whoopsie. Ah. Oh well. Okay, let's actually start the quest line I was planning on. That is the actual main character. I just don't run around with them.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have said. Well, Paimon believes in both of you, and when the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right? He said we needed to, and we won't find out what this journey is or where it will end. I don't mean. Although, where should we go next? Oh, you mean the god that took your. You're right. After all, everything that followed. Yeah, Paimon. Well, we've ruled out two gods so far. Paimon doesn't think we can. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance? Oh, Paimon's thought of someone else. Let's see what she has.
Okay. Let's go actually start the whole quest line. Because this is the actual third chapter. I just ran around Sumeru early. because it was actually attached to the rest of the continent. Okay. Good. Could have checked the map to see if she was close to a teleport waypoint, but I didn't. Yep, I'll be faster. A little bit. She is very fun. And at least at where I am in the game. Hello.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local.
Yep.
Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh. So that...
Great! We came to the front.
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
Incredibly small.
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for... I don't know, but to my surprise, my journey didn't... that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey!
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liyue Chising.
One sec. Fortunately, they won't sass talk you if you don't immediately continue to the discussion. Mihoyo.
One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule, loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this, but after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma,
I have a compelling reason.
You should know
It's plot.
that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise,
That's if I get
you'd be
caught.
kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed.
Yeah.
But if you really are set on
The raft...
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences.
You're right! But Paimon she'll be willing to take.
The
Okay.
Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet.
Then there's no time.
Okay. Now then, where's that? Ah. Good thing I unlocked that point. Point earlier. Okay, let's... Well, I'm here. Nahida here is actually my first 5-star character. So I'm trying to get her more leveled up. Okay. Because right now, everyone's about 50. I'm sorry, Bennett. I promise I will... Promise I'll actually start building the other characters. It's just... Okay. Right now, I'm running around with Claymore. Oh, god damn it. Which is Noelle.
Stone.
Who I use as primary damage dealer. Because it's a bit... The attacks are a bit slower, but also do big damage. That is a wall. There we go. Probably make more sense to try and glide over. Where was that spot that let us get further up the mountain? There it is. Catch that. Yeah. And it is actually, climbing is actually a bit easier if you have a taller character with you. Ah, there it is. This might be a time to... Might be a time to bring out Amber. Because she has a gliding mechanic. And by that I mean she... I think can glide further. Or at least longer than other characters. Mm-hmm. Hello. Don't ask why I'm trying. Oh, hey. Thank you. Hello. Oh boy. Where is that person? You have a kid on board. Alright.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon. I knew you guys would.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... Yes, the stars.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. I prefer... This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
Well, I can't argue with that. Okay, then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily. Especially...
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash?
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, you must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue, and with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads.
But we didn't come...
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it'd be...
Is there really such thing as a master?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in giving...
Inazuma?
Well, why didn't you say so? In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice.
You just want her to take part...
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have...
What are we gonna do?
Great. Then let's get...
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer...
I'm only going to get... Once again, we are happy that we unlocked that. Unfortunately for me, all the characters I'm currently running have visions. So if they enforce that, pretty much every character other than the Traveler has one. Come here. Hey, I've seen those things before. Fuck. Okay.
What's the hurry?
the fact that we're on a time limit.
Catch the wind.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. You said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against? Hi there. Are you here for the...
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for hope, but this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the master
Exactly. With a vision, we...
This master of yours must...
famous. He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and you probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many to the Lingshan clan.
Forced to...
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course.
Ah,
This
there
is
it
a-
is.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even... Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our...
Well, we have to try something new.
Exactly. It can't hurt to... Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could...
See you in the arena.
I wonder why they aren't actually. I wonder why they aren't progressing.
Hello? Are you here to...
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Nobody wants to see
Yeah, we heard...
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah. What? You... Nonsense! Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of... I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the... I told... I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course.
But for us, even for our 5 treasure
I'll see you in the arena. But I don't...
Yeah, I forgot that. Tend to forget that the main character is.
Hey, youngster. Are you here? If so, seems
So you're also here for the...
you better believe it. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important... No. It's not about what... I know how that sounds, but I've passed every exam I've ever taken. In most people's eyes, I am a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage. Of course, I also put in a few good... You don't... Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine.
Yeah,
It's
I've
not
got
too long now before...
I am very tempted to just.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just... really average. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go side...
Chinksa Village Arm Wrestling Champion, huh? Next, please. What's your name? Wait, did I hear...
Is it really...
Huh? Aren't they a vision? I have to ask. It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the right of...
I trust you were aware that,
I don't have one.
really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary.
Yep, she still doesn't have a...
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. It's just a formality for you, of course, but so far I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, put that down.
Whoa.
Might as well declare her the champion.
I wonder if it's too late to.
Okay, that's plenty. Right, you're just a great hero such as yourself can surely only be.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because
There's another prize, too?
Beto must have upped the stakes this time.
But why would anyone want to go?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beto in advance then. Well, nobody expected you to sign up to. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin.
Hey, so Paimon's even though you don't have a vision, so Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't. In any case, looking at the competition. All right, it's shoot.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete? Not a
quite.
problem. There's still.
I'm gonna have to swap. Oops. Really need to get better about that. Just a second. Oh. Might as well. Well, I'm here. Okay. Let's see if I have any better artifacts to put on. Don't have anything upping crit rate. No, apparently not. Oh well. Might as well make sure.
Seems all the other nights.
Don't worry.
There's still a long road ahead.
Yep.
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you good? Then please.
Time to kill.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Yes!
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well,
Yes.
now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Hello.
So, what do you think, Kazuha?
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite.
Well, I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. So, come on. We all know you've got a wide...
All right. You fought well.
All right, then. I was thinking your inner... You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liu... And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up again. Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, for one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. So, I'm putting you...
Huh? But we only just started the...
This is how Captain Beto worked. Besides, at your level, you...
Huh. To be fair...
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. We're finally here, folks. The real...
Your opponent has fought many rounds to get... You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you very well.
All right, that's enough chit-chat.
Okay, who?
Your
Probably
opponent
won't
in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but I do not doubt your abilities, but
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game.
Okay.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. Fist of Fury! I'm sweating all. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best.
Right. For a moment, if you had a vision,
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. But mine, I lost interest eventually. I've fought and won against vision bearers before.
Huh? You mean you didn't?
No, I didn't. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn.
Wow. Now,
If you have the chance in the future, please.
by the way,
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. So don't get too.
there he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated in the third round.
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
You might be able to guess, but I'm used to being able to have a shield.
Hey there!
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge, don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But I don't dare tell my master about this. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid.
Oh, alright then.
Thanks, I'll do my.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto.
You gave an outstanding. I could sense that you're not familiar with, but you were quick to adapt and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than kept.
He's right. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite.
We wanted to ask about who our opponent.
Not exactly. Contenders that. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal. I haven't properly introduced myself yet.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true
Yep,
that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions.
He's gonna be our enemy.
But on the straggling path of a wandering, I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess. Given your talents,
Hang on. Don't you think you're.
gathering intelligence is an essential. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such.
You betcha. Wait a second.
Does one not leave a trail? However, there is only so much that can be discerned from the. Come with me.
Okay, birds. The cluster. Okay, yeah. I'm doing this without healing.
Now that we're alone, you are skilled in manipulating the elements. And not just a single element, but multiple.
Paimon knew that you were him.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch, if I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of it is things of this nature that
As crazy as all that sounds,
my humble abilities are to think a human could wield, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent.
hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities? So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy?
Aw, it's nothing. It's been a long journey, and honestly, even Paimon doesn't.
Perhaps such unfathomable things. However, I still wish to have the honor. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. Now then,
Oh boy. Alright, that's what I have on right
I
now.
must leave no. Windblade. Windblade.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, this is definitely
Steady as stone.
time to get a shield going again. Thank you, no.
Windblade. Prepare to be blown away.
Ouchie.
Your skills in battle are true. Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to do. In other words, as long as you remain mindful, please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking the world is a truly mysterious.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you?
I desire to know what meaning and what influences the god's decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing your So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably, sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself?
She wants to put them on a statue.
Not to mention, with no new Electrovisions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro Archon before? With time, we will change. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right! We got so distracted.
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return to... Very well. Let's go.
Never mind. We can start by making... Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please! We've reached the climax. We've seen many exciting battles today. And now, at long last, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile. And the mere mention of her name causes...
Wow!
I've been.
I'm sure everyone witnessed... But today's final... As for our other combatant... Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? Apologies! Everyone just sit tight. We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll...
Wait a moment. Captain Beto, perhaps Traveler.
Just a second. Medic.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody steal?
We don't know when it was taken exact. I never thought that's...
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of... The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my...
Well, if you I'll stay here and try to offer some...
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an...
Come with me. I consent.
Oh, isn't that convenient?
A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Hello.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly.
So soon.
You are the one who did the disappearing act. Don't you soft talk me.
Prepare yourself.
Steady as stone. I'll catch up.
You can't run from death.
Someone needs assistance.
Yeah, but I can. And kick. It gets ass.
Someone needs assistance.
That's apparently.
A little dusty. Best
Yes.
give it a spring cleaning.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Decently.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too?
Fuck up
What does it
again.
sound like?
Hubris.
I fucked up
This way.
again.
Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
I swear I'm actually
The winds are
decent at
guiding us
the
forward.
game.
The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario. The winds are
Ember.
guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris.
Yes, yes.
This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Thank you, Ember.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders,
Greetings.
just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
No worries.
Someone needs.
And this is why.
You're open!
Going to be harassed by dogs, please. Please and thank you.
Someone needs assistance.
Hi.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you drat? If I only had a vision. Or if I could act.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely speed, stealth, and style.
You.
But most disappointing of all, it appears that the vision doesn't respond to
Fine. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now.
So you were supposed.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my. I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but some. Drat. This could. I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You.
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the.
Whoa, we don't need.
I never would have If this is where talking gets me, then forget it.
This was uncalled for.
Just a temporary.
No. Do what you want, but.
He has persevered to the bitter end. Put down the vision and leave.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you? It's up to you.
No need for that.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision, but unfortunately, nothing. Yes. I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened.
Yes.
From the moment he stole the vision, I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a master. After seeing you command multiple elements, come, why don't you give it a try?
The vision.
I see. No matter. This was expected.
Yeah, what's the story behind
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god.
You might notice that the hand he was carrying the vision with is bandaged now.
Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha?
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned. Do not let my feeling, but thank you.
Not to be bugged right now, thank you. Alright, we're gonna have to... Yep. Glad I remembered that. Glad I remembered that before we tried swimming back across. I need one more crystal to make a better weapon for her anyway.
I'll catch up.
I really need to come mine here more often. And apparently...
Someone needs assistance.
Yeah, questline can wait a minute. well, I'll not take that off. Don't worry, I'm just here to get minerals.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Good job. I was happy to ignore you.
Steady as stone. Someone needs assistance.
Rude. Oh. Mr. Mineral.
Leave it all to me.
Surprise! I can also do that trick.
I missed a spot. Someone needs assistance.
There we go. There we go. Now we go back to the plot. Should have saved up some energy first. Whoopsie. There we go.
I'll catch up. I must leave no stone unturned.
This is what I get for grabbing every material I can find. Stop running, you coward.
Someone needs assistance.
Coward flower.
Drop.
Hotline. Hello.
Huh? Did Beta leave already?
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time. Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, in which case the Crux clash.
Huh? So that, if that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer, but the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own.
Paimon believes you'll find.
Thank you. May both our one final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
Thanks for the heads up. Awesome. Free teleport point? Ah. So we're gonna have to talk to Catherine. What do we got? Okay. Hopefully we'll actually be able to step foot in Inazuma before the stream's done.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, travel? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made. Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor at...
Seems Beidou is the captain of.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kinda hard to say.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you and not.
So there's another Catherine and Nina's.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to...
Okay, thanks for coming.
Just following orders.
Can I? If you look at like the back of her necklace, this thing, you might be able to see a dark patch on it. People have actually looked at her model, and it is a keyhole. Okay, I'll just teleport to the boat. And I'm not going to go into more detail than that, because that's plotline that happens in Sumeru. Okay, let's use the stairs. Why is there a key here?
you finally made it. All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it weren't... Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Oh. Aren't you staying in Leeway? Now, we should prepare to run. I know the start of every quest. I know what the start of the other quest lines has been.
Ahoy there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways.
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more, though the fleet was fully up to the challenge. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. Seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these Outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Oh, it's...
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
No need.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what.
Fair seas, Cap...
Now then, first things first.
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things...
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku, so we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Okay. We're going to be chased by guards, but sooner than later. Just a matter of when.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and you must be... Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you... Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are... My apologies, but I'll have...
Here are their entry papers, for your kind.
What?
I
see. Okay. Your
The Outlander Affairs Agent, they only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Reed's...
Sheesh.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk and as the word suggests, Outlanders not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander... Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito,
Where
the
is the
Kanjo
teleport
Commission.
point?
The Kanjo Commission?
Okay.
Yes, one branch of the.
We do not get to see what the map looks like yet. Oh, good.
Sorry. I need to think about it.
Ores and jewelry from Liyue. You can't find a better deal anywhere else. Should I close early?
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency. Please have your documents and proof of identification ready.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency?
Yes.
Okay, the processing fee will be
2 million for a.
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes
Paimon wasn't so much questioning.
Ma'am,
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce
thank you but as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 Mora should cover it if I'm paying.
That's not how you haggle.
All right then, as you wish.
Thank you.
What? She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how much they can make. So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all the.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I see. So this is the real purpose of your... After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run... Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really? What?
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done.
Thank you.
Connections come at a high price.
Ugh.
No, in fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first.
Yep.
I like to do things in a way that keeps everybody happy.
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors.
Why do I get the feeling you're making... Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the... Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever. The head of the association is called Caricio, and...
Yep. Where? Just waiting to get...
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs. Good. That's a relief.
We heard the association has been having some
Yes. Left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezed those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Committee.
Oh, of the 3 commissions,
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate. Unbelievable. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya and his... So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an... But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in... Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them. It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And what... We've tried, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever... Fontaine, my dear homeland.
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do? But Carisu's the head of the association.
Right, and besides...
Okay. Well, we could try tackling the problem by going to...
that vendor... I've actually done business with him in the past, but after...
Well, it definitely sounds like...
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not a... If I remember correctly, our usual...
Got it! We're on?
Okay.
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
Sorry. I need to think about it.
Yeah, that looks like it.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new? So, what do you need with me? The sheer nerve. You don't go trade secret. Got it?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? They're wasting their time.
Hey, what's...
Get out of here. Go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea.
Just waiting. Need to get chased.
That was...
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
Oh? Well, by all means. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived. Oh, that guy? He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he collect on the... I can only assume he must have found himself a patron at the...
You're saying he used...
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito. The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but...
So he left the association.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still...
Really?
Oh,
Is that all you...
Well then, it sounds like you may have found a way in.
And back. Back over. There we go.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt?
Eh.
Goodness, I can sense it now. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back. Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom.
It's
Shush you.
Huh? What is this?
Just close your eyes already?
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Xiao lanterns.
This guy has a really active imagination.
Now what do I have? Yep.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart. You mean the folks from the... Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing... Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them?
Well...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't, so I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. All right, I'll tell you the whole story.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them.
Come on, so come on!
It's a scheme by the tax collection. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
It's just...
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. Evidence? Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after, as it happens, I handed some Mora over to him.
Really?
Yeah. We are definitely going to get, at the very least, get yelled at.
Keijiro!
After him!
By the government.
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose? Sorry. Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look no further than Sailing Breeze.
Ah, Ryoko.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Scooch.
He's getting further and further away!
Ashio.
Let's catch up a little!
Should I close early? Which one should I choose?
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Nobody.
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
Ashio.
Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we'd made less noise.
Paimon, you were the...
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Keijiro!
After him! Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure. He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
You can't find a better deal anywhere else.
Huh? Where'd he go?
I need to think about it.
I literally...
Right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye.
Which one should I choose?
Great, we are stuck in a loop.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
Keijiro!
After him! If only we'd made less noise.
Shut up, you.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Now, who else is behind on payment?
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Shut up, you.
It's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
Keijiro!
After him! Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little! Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
Enjoy the blessing of Lesser Lord Kusanali. An Aisha
Ah.
blessing now 10% off. Inazuma's cooking. I'm not used to it at all.
I need to think about it.
If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look no further than Sailing Breeze!
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
It's not like I'll get any customers.
Sorry.
Love or freedom? I need to think about it. Which one should I choose?
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line.
He's getting further and further away!
What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something up.
Oh no. Jack.
Whoa! Boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear...
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell... Huh? You want...
I need a...
Huh. Poor word.
Oh boy. That doesn't sound good.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will...
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no And who are you?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger.
Huh? You've been swindling us!
Well,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? So, Mr. Keijiro, it's...
So you think you can use this against me to...
Word has it that Samurai and the Commission place great importance...
Huh? Is that a threat?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating...
Well, even if what you said...
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal... Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep...
And not even an...
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now.
I've even—
Come on, Harrison.
I'm sick of being
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
And time to
What
run.
was all the commotion I heard?
Oh, we were just discussing—
a helping hand. The only thing you're doing—
Oh, and you dare to seize the merchants. We will—
Gentlemen, come now.
Who are you supposed to be? And what?
You never heard of the fix?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission. Shh. Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun.
That fan. I don't need any trouble with her.
But, Chief!
Enough. We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Thank you so much, Toma.
Hey, I was joking. It's a small price to pay, and you're more than welcome. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
Toma?
Shh, not here. Too many...
There you go.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. All right, time for me to answer your questions. Straight to the point. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Hime...
You've been... So, the Yashiro...
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremony. I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Seems like she must be super famous.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted, too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. You're asking the right questions. And to be honest, firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month
Still pretty good go.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and Liyue. So, when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Change the tide of...
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage, with your help, even the Vision Hunt decree. That's an unexpected development. Yes, of course.
Toma...
Well, one more thing. This invitation... Good luck with everything.
I am absolutely going to help, but... Assuming...
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Wait, so... Did Toma forget that... Oh, darn it! As soon as we get off Ritu... Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get. If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look no further than Sailing Breeze.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, let's see if we can... I just avoid that guy? Or does plot dictate that we have to interact with him?
Stop there!
Sorry, but we really gotta...
If you don't have a travel permit...
A traveler, you gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should go and guess it can't hurt to try? Who knows? Maybe he's our...
We could also just walk around the guy. He doesn't exactly seem to have spatial awareness. Or hearing. I should probably go grab the statue while I'm at it. Seems like that's all. I'll bring us closer to it.
Halt! This is the
We're here to see...
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be forced to...
Ah, wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. Come on.
My
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commission.
Nice to meet you. The reason...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers renowned far and wide have shown up to see me, and I should very much...
So it's your...
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back under the
Exactly! Paimon thinks you make an excellent point.
And I hear you also foiled a Fatui plot in Liyue Harbor.
Whoa! You heard about... Something...
No. Rito is greatly on. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people.
Oh, sure! No problem! Whatever you need...
Excellent. You must know the Qingxin. A flower.
Yep! We've picked a few of those before.
Yes, bring me 300
Did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much. Then how about this?
That sounds much...
700 and...
Hey, what?
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit.
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous!
I'm on. Who has brain cells here? Who hasn't gotten us
Halt,
into...
you two! Miss Hiragi has a letter for you.
A letter? Quick! Let Paimon see! So this means she wants you to see, but you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on? Huh? Have you... Let's...
And back up the stairs we go. Don't mind me. Statue. Probably do question.
Someone needs assistance.
I want to see where the heck I'm going. Thank you. Yep. We're gonna be wandering a while. We go do mission. Okay. Oops, wrong one.
You finally arrived. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Hiragi Chisato. This is technically the second time.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi.
No need to be so formal. I've long marveled at your accomplishments. And at last, we have the chance to meet.
Is it Paimon or does...
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is...
Disgust?
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
Like father, like...
No! You misunderstood. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamachi of the Tenryo My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would... There is no one who would dare defy my father's will on Rito, but you are Outlander. Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything to be perfectly honest. As long as you remain in Inazuma, my father will have no intention of letting you leave Rito.
Yeah, we figured as much.
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few... They seem to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever... We don't have much time. I'll tell you my plans to help...
Thank you.
Very well. I'll be waiting for you at the border. I'm counting on you to deliver my letter.
I may not like the guy, but I'm not going to stomp all over the rock garden, because that just makes more work for his employees.
Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to... what?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been...
Is there something wrong?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment safety.
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort the shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no...
Please, do not cause us any further delay. If memory serves me right, my father has already asserted that this shipment must arrive...
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that...
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? Do you really presume that you can fully guarantee...
Boy, Chisette...
yes, my lady. Very well then. It's an...
Shinojo, you can't...
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty to serve her in the utmost capacity.
Yes, but that's...
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once. Dawdling will only allow potential thieves more time to prepare, no?
Yes, my lady.
But that will be all for today. Thank you all very much for watching. I will see you guys on Saturday with Fallout, out Monday with Minecraft, and Wednesday with something, so long as I don't have to call out again. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you later.